Everybody knows Starbucks. It's a growing hype. People drink it for various reasons. They drink it because they like the coffee, they drink it because it's a hype, or maybe they drink it because it's a fair trade. But how fair trade and socially responsible is Starbucks? Let's find out.
On our way to Starbucks.
Too bad. What now? We weren't allowed to film inside the Starbucks, so we'll have to do the research ourselves. Are they hiding something? Are they really that fair trade? There are 5 steps in the linear model of the materials economy: extraction, production, distribution, consumption, and disposal. We will research these 5 steps with regular Starbucks coffee as our topic.
We will start with the beginning, extraction. The coffee beans are extracted in countries where they have coffee bean plantations, for example, Costa Rica and Guatemala. The coffee is grown using methods and materials that have a lower impact on the environment. Organic farming practices help replenish and maintain soil health, reduce the use of toxic and persistent pesticides and fertilizers, and build biologically diverse agriculture. To make sure this all goes well, they have set up guidelines called Coffee and Farmer Equity Practices, or in other words, CAFE practices.
Starbucks began purchasing fair trade coffee in 2000. Nowadays, it's the biggest purchaser of fair trade coffee in the world.
After extraction comes the process of production. In this process, the coffee beans are transported from the plantations to special Starbucks factories. The journey from bean to cup is a complicated journey. This journey is not only complicated, but also secretive, as we couldn't find any information on the process of production. What we do know is that the coffee beans are first being burned and then brought to the shops, where the baristas make the coffee. Although distribution and consumption are two completely different things, we decided to put these processes together because they take place at the same location. Starbucks is of course sold in a Starbucks shop where they pay close attention to the environment. They use LED lights with improved efficiency, recycled floor tiles and paint with organic chemicals in the shops. Finally, we arrive at the process of disposal. This process is seen as highly important at Starbucks and therefore they pay a lot of attention to it. Their goal is to place only recycle bins in their cafes and to serve 25% of their drinks in recyclable cups. Starbucks also gives discounts to those who use their own reusable mugs or cups for their drink. They claim to always look for new ways of decreasing their footprint on the environment.
Now we know that Starbucks really is fair trade and socially responsible. But do the Starbucks customers know that as well? That we were not allowed to film inside the Starbucks didn't mean we couldn't film outside the Starbucks. So we went out to ask the customers some questions.
Do you know how fair trade Starbucks is?
Yeah, no, I've been in
Vertrekt van spoor 7.
It's very good coffee. But it tastes good and it feels like, you know, I don't know, something on the street.
We can conclude from our research that Starbucks is a socially responsible brand and produces fair trade coffee. Because we weren't allowed to interview the baristas or film Starbucks from the inside, we had to get most information from the internet. Whether this information is reliable is negotiable, and so we leave it up to you to decide.